Hey, it's Heather. This is my entertaining speech for public speaking. Many years ago, on October 31st, there was this old man that was waiting on his front porch for the trick-or-treaters to come. He was scoping his next victim when he spotted a little boy that was wearing a Frankenstein costume. The little boy went up to the old man and said, "Trick or treat." The old man gave the little boy a candy apple. When the little boy went home that night, he searched through his bag to find the one piece of candy that he could eat before he went to bed. He found the candy apple, took a big bite out of it. The little boy started to cough up blood. He started screaming. His mother came running into the room. She rushed him to the hospital. The little boy ended up dying. It ended up being that there was a razor blade placed inside of the candy apple. This story is one of many urban legends. So I decided, with Halloween around the corner, I would tell the story of the poisoned Halloween candy. Most of the poison candy stories consist of needles, razor blades, cyanide poisoning, or arsenic being placed into Halloween candy. Usually popcorn balls or candy apples. In the 1980s is when this urban legend became very popular. Due to media stations, they would talk about the stories of kids being poisoned before the stories were investigated. After the investigations, it would turn out that usually it was just the children playing pranks on their parents, trying to scare them. Starting in 1985, they started investigating and asking the United States, how scared they were of their children being poisoned by candy. 60% of the population said they were scared at that time. My guess, I would say, if they did this investigation again, it would be at least 95% of people would be scared from Halloween candy. There is one story that, the earliest one that I found was in the 1960s. This lady would give children steel wire and buttons and stuff like that if she thought they were too old to be trick-or-treating. She would put it in a box and give to them. There is one though that ended up being true and very sad. It was in 1974. A man named Ronald Clark O'Brien from Waco, Texas. He added cyanide to candy, gave it to his son and daughter and 2 of their friends. His son Timothy is the only one that ate the candy, and he ended up dying from it. Ronald became known as the Candy Man and was put to death in 1984 by lethal injection. Urban legends are a type of modern folklore, usually false, but told to be true. They tend to be stories that happen to a friend of a friend. Not all urban legends are scary, sad, some are funny. This urban legend is kind of one that is important to me. I remember every Halloween growing up, my mom wouldn't let us eat any candy until we got home, and she hand searched every single piece of it, no matter how much we begged. And now it's kind of the shoes on the other foot. When we go trick-or-treating with my boys, my son always asks me. He'll throw everything out there. He'll say he's starving to death, he just needs one piece. But every year I make him wait till we get home and I hand search through every single piece. So this one is one that started out as an urban legend, and it may be an urban legend, but it does have some importance to it to me. So just remember, with Halloween around the corner, to search through, if you do go trick-or-treating or your children go trick-or-treating, to search through every single piece of candy. That way you are not the next victim to the poisoned Halloween candy. Thank you guys.